Hello. Hello, what's up? When the wind blows, there's a bee or a buzzing thing fly. Every time I try to start speaking, interruptions and distractions. Just sitting on a rock. In Joshua Tree. Oh, look at them spraying that shit over the sun. God damn. They don't stop. They love doing it around here too. Look at the X. Crisscross, crisscross, crisscross. I create a grid. So do we. Can we create a better grid? Do better works within ourselves. Try and figure stuff out. Go meet the land where the land is. Not to necessarily hold too tightly onto old relics, but it's still the lifeblood and it's still part of us. So however we want to see conservation or progressivism, from the psychology to the economy to the society to, even land, like we say, there's such a level of conservation while the land is saying, I've been changing for eons. Just connect with me. Connect with me and listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm asking for. Listen to the beings on the land. Like, you'll know better how to be yourself with the land when you converse with it. It leads you into the deep pit of spirituality a lot of times. So any inner work that you start, that's why, like, energy workers and stuff, you gotta sign things, because you might change your whole life if you start following the whispers, they say. How high does the sycamore grow? If you cut it down, then you'll never know. And you'll never hear the wolf cry to the blue corn moon. Or whether we are white or copper-skinned. Can you sing with all the voices of the mountains? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Takes me back to childhood a little bit. Not in a big singing mode right now. It's so quiet. Like being in the arms of guardians. At the same time knowing that I don't know if you can see him. Ooh. Friends and enemies or something. I hope you were seeing any of that. They're still around. Guarding gifts. Guarding. They were guarding. How do we guard these gifts? Gifts from the land. Gifts, our own gifts. Gifts we share with each other. You know, all that kind of stuff. All that kind of stuff you can think about out in these places. Like, what does it all mean, Basel? Oh, I got some desert on me. What a long, strange trip it's been. Just out here trying to hear. Nothing. No sounds. Just cars. And occasional people. Birds. Everything's so still. And then the wind says, ideas, inspiration. Think the thoughts you only dream about. Do it more often, do it with cause. Don't filter. Be kind. Rest when needed. Be busy with good works. Rewrite old stories. Old stories. The Roman era, it's happening again. The fall. A fall. A reordering. Been saying this for a while. I saw it in relationships first, like three-way relationships. From dual to third. But that was just the material outcropping, that it would be coming from the heart, that all of this reordering is coming in through the heart chakra, through the heart chakra of earth, through the heart chakra of us. That green, pink, blue, speak, express. I mean, we're doing it all, but things are really coming through the heart chakra. And, you could take that how you need to. Apply it how it needs to be applied. Sometimes it's healing the self to heal others. It's not exactly feminine to the masculine or masculine to the feminine. It's kind of both at the same time. It's a little bit of each, like pushing a little bit more than 51% at each other each time. Right? If we're talking dualism and what's happening. But it's this heart of betrayal. The white and the black, the yin and the yang, the dual, how we physically manifest in bodies. Maybe some of these people are manifesting in bodies where they're saying, no, this is wrong, I'm something else. I mean, there's multiple explanations for that. But when you go out, even the negative ones, to the flag type ones, from negative, like they're poisoning the shit out of people, to accept who they are, and this fight in between of not accepting. Like, you have to accept it's already here. I'm not saying, like, the school shit and the competitive shit. That's a perversion of this bigger thing that's going on. They try and pervert the shit that manifests. They try and pervert the physical because they think they own the physical. Lucifer, you know, the devil card, things like that. We own the physical. They don't own the physical. They just want you to think that they do. So that's that confusion. But this is happening to people. People are feeling this. Okay, so what would be a bigger reason, right? Is this, if masculine and feminine doesn't converge in maybe a more typical, nature-oriented, from what we have seen way, it's adjusting to something else for a purpose. Who the hell, we can't sit here and try and pluck out exactly what that might be, but you know, like, you can get a basic gist, but if you're getting details and intent and stuff like that, I don't know, maybe you're gonna be tapped into something a little bit higher. But it's this, a reordering and a restructuring. It's coming out societally. It's coming out in weather. These are symptoms of something deeper within. So the more we unearth, the more she unearths, the more he unearths. And then we're all unearthing to re-earth once again in a new way. Stay la.